Hello and welcome back. So we're running through the details of our narrative report and you're doing so well so far, but we're about halfway through. So let's go back to what we were looking at initially. If you just bear with me while I quickly share my screen, and you should see in front of you that initial slide that I was showing. So we're up to question 7. Okay, so question 7 on the actual narrative report is the assessment of the pay it forward activities that you've conducted. On this bit here, this is exactly what your report template looks like. But if you recall, we were looking at templates and also the different options of how you might want to consider filling it out. So we've got the 2 templates back up in front of us. I'm going to scroll down now because on the right-hand side is that snapshot of the template that was shared with you with Christine. So let's scroll down to question 7 so we can look at it. And then on the side, on the left-hand side here, we've got the fillable PDF. As you can see, it stretches slightly differently on the pages, same questions, just different formats. So question 7 over here. Let's go for each activity. We would like you to go through for us these different sections. A, how or if the activities that are supporting the other women businesses was strategic to your business. How will it benefit or assist their business either during the period of the loan and even after the loan is completed? So think about that. How or if the activities supporting the other SMEs was strategic to your business. Maybe one of those SMEs that you were helping is in your supply chain or in your value chain. That's what you've got to think about. Is it strategic? B is we would like for you to provide any additional assessment of the measurable result. So let's just look at what are your results? What was the impact? Do the women that you're helping have a better understanding if you're perhaps showing them how to do something new? And what we want you to do is try in your own words and describe for us, is there going to be good sustainability of the work that you're helping with those other SMEs? Are there any flow-on effects to the community, to the family, or to their household? So again, to open that up a little bit more, those immediate impacts that you could perhaps consider. Say, for example, you're looking at showing a group of women how to set up an email address for their business. They might have only been communicating via mobile phone. So that's a direct impact because all of a sudden you've opened up the possibility for them to have a different communication portal with their customers via email. If there's going to be a flow-on effect, maybe this is where you might be thinking about if you're perhaps training a woman SME and she's then going to be able to train some of her staff in the same skill that you're building for her. That's a flow-on effect to her family or her community. C is where we want to know about any unforeseen negative impacts. Is there anything that's happened that you didn't know was going to be a concern and it has actually created a barrier for you to complete your activities? So essentially, we need to know what those issues are. Perhaps there was another earthquake that we've just recently had that's impacted your ability to communicate with people, or it's impacted the public transport availability for either yourself or the SMEs that you were trying to help. So this will also flow on to some added information that we would like around any results that you were not able to achieve. So go back to your application, have a look at those results that you had identified that you wanted to make sure you hit the mark or you achieved some of those goals. And if at this point in the reporting period, you haven't been able to achieve them, please explain why. Some examples here that we've put for you to think about is, was it due to lack of willing participants? Was it due to lack of resources? Or was it that just you didn't have enough data? And this is where you fill it out. On the fillable PDF, you can just enter in your information as you want. So if we were going to be looking at how the activities supported the other woman, you can put in there, my activities supported 3 SMEs by, and then you put down your details of what that was. Learning a new skill. Or perhaps you might want to put in there, capacity build for their own business. A little bit more detail, obviously, but I'm just providing an example to you of how you can put that in this particular section. Plenty of space for you. On the other side here, on the right-hand side, again, you can actually fill that out like a normal Word document. You just basically move your cursor into there, put your information in, and then you would delete this green section. The green section on that Word document is just a guideline. That same information is over here, but it's in grey. When we come back, we're going to be having a look at question number 8, which is looking at our success stories. I'll see you very soon.